Greetings from Harrisburg. I'm Andy Hoover, Legislative Director for the American Civil Liberties Union of Pennsylvania. Thanks for checking out this video update. If you checked out last week's update, you know there was a lot happening this week at the state legislature. We were expecting to deal with abortion, immigration, juvenile justice, and maybe voting rights as well. And we did deal with some of those issues. But I want to specifically look at reproductive rights and what happened this week in the state Senate. The state Senate was scheduled to consider two bills related to women's access to reproductive health care. One was Senate Bill 3, which prohibits insurance companies from covering abortion care when they participate in the insurance exchanges created by federal health care reform. The exchanges are marketplaces where people without insurance can go in and get rates from companies that are competitive and affordable. This bill, Senate Bill 3, would prohibit insurance companies from covering abortion care. Senate Bill 732 changes the inspection process for abortion clinics to ensure that those clinics are being inspected by the Department of Health on a regular basis. There was an amendment on that bill, Senate Bill 732. The amendment was introduced by Senator Mensch from Easton. And that amendment would rewrite the legal playing field for abortion clinics. It would force them to do construction and renovation on their clinics. It would force them into staffing changes. It's very similar to House Bill 574, which passed the State House of Representatives 2 weeks ago. Interestingly, there was a lot of debate, apparently, from what we heard in the Senate Republican caucus over these bills. And as a result, the Senate decided not to take up those two bills this week. The ACLU of Pennsylvania opposes Senate Bill 3. We have no position on Senate Bill 732, despite some reservations, but we strongly oppose the Mensch Amendment on Senate Bill 732. So that was a temporary win on those issues. The Senate decided that there was too much dissension as of right now within their ranks to take up the bill. We do anticipate, though, that they could be taking up both of those bills when they come back on June 6th. The legislature will be a busy place in June as they try to finish up the state budget by their deadline of June 30th. And so I would not be surprised at all to see those reproductive rights bills come back to the state Senate sometime in early June. So this goes to what I talked about last week in the update. We need you to take action to hold legislators accountable so they understand they have constituents who care about these issues. They need to understand that they have constituents who want women to have access to reproductive health care. And as a result, we think that that's why there was so much dissension in the Senate over these issues. There are people here at the Senate that would like to see the legislature go to a certain place on reproductive rights, which would lead to women not having access to reproductive health care. And we think that's overreaching. We think that is not their mandate that came out of the 2010 election. And so that's why I think we're seeing so much dissension here and so much debate. So we're going to see what happens, but what we need right now over the next week and a half is for you to contact your legislator, your state senator in particular, to let them know that you oppose the Mensch Amendment to Senate Bill 732 and that you oppose Senate Bill 3. There is information on these issues on our legislative webpage, aclupa.org/legislation. And finally, again, it's just a reminder how important it is for you to support the ACLU of Pennsylvania. We really appreciate your support. So there are some other issues related to immigration and related to juvenile justice. I'm hoping to blog about those over the next couple of days. But I wanted to give you this update on reproductive rights and the fact that we had a good outcome this week here at the state capitol. So again, thanks for checking out the update. Thanks for your support of the ACLU of Pennsylvania and civil liberties. We need your support because freedom can't protect itself.